So They Clone Tyrone is a new Netflix film starring John Boyega, Jamie Foxx, and Teyonah Parris, and after a series of eerie events thrusts an unlikely trio onto the trial of a nefarious government conspiracy. I went into this movie knowing the very basic gist of what this movie was really about, mostly because Netflix is really notorious for not promoting their projects, and so I went in not watching a trailer, just knowing what the basic outline of this movie was. And I was actually really surprised by this movie. It's been a while since I've seen John Boyega on screen. I never watched Breaking, but I really like what he did in Detroit. Really haven't seen Attack the Block. Really kind of enjoyed what he did in Star Wars Episode 7. I thought they diluted his character just a little bit, and it really didn't give him a lot to shine in that series. But that is all forgiven in this movie. He is very stoic, he's very calm, steady, and I really enjoyed that about his performance. It's been a while since I've wanted him to branch out a little bit, and I think he branched out very well in this movie. Jamie Foxx, who plays the pimp, really has a lot to work with, and you can definitely tell that he has a lot of fun with his role.
But if you could point me to the elevator that leads down to the freaky laboratory,
don't let the back door on me.
I'll be out your atmosphere.
Teyonah Parris, who I've seen in WandaVision, I thought she was fine in that role. And she was also in the remake or the requel to Candyman, which I really didn't enjoy, but I thought her performance in that movie was alright for what that movie was. And I really enjoyed her in this movie. I think this is my favorite performance that she has done so far because she really has a lot more creative freedom with this role. I really like what they were doing with her character, and just that dynamic that she has with Jamie Foxx and John Boyega actually worked to the movie's benefit, because without that dynamic there, this movie would kind of fall apart just a little bit. And even though there are a couple of pacing issues, it takes a little while before we actually get to see the mystery revolving about what's actually going on. I really enjoyed the setup. I just wish it was paced out a little bit better, because it kind of felt like it was being dragged out too much, and by the time that we get down to the mystery of what's actually going on, it actually took the wind out of my sails. But this movie really surprised me by just how fun this movie was. I thought it was incredibly fun. The dynamic between everybody was great. I thought Joel Taylor, this was his directorial debut. He gave us a really nice stylistic flair, and it worked to this movie because it puts you in that time period and you get wrapped up into this mystery and you're going along with our characters trying to figure out what's actually going on. This movie drops on Netflix on the 21st. If you are remotely interested in this movie, I think you should check it out when it drops on Netflix, because it is a lot of fun. I was really surprised by just how fun this movie was. There were a lot of great comedic moments here and there. I thought John Boyega, Jamie Foxx, and Teyonah Parris really worked very well together. And overall, I would recommend that you guys check this film out when it hits Netflix on July 21st, because it is a lot of fun. You really get wrapped up into the mystery of it all, and you're just with these characters from beginning to end. But those are my thoughts on They Clone Tyrone. Are you guys interested in this movie? If you were cloned, what would you do? I want to know. Go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys soon.